So you guys saw a garden tractor pull, and you thought it looked cool and looked like a lot of fun, and you were wondering how you get started into that. Coming up, I'm going to show you just exactly how to do that. We're going to take a stock garden tractor that's right off the lawn. We're going to get it ready for pulling. We're going to show you how to do all that on a budget. You may not have a lot of money to get started into this. And you don't need to spend a lot of money. I'm going to show you exactly how that's done, guys. Let's get after it. Hey guys, just picked this up today. John Deere 110, 8 horsepower garden tractor. It's about as stock as they come. Nothing's been done to it that I can see. I don't even know if it runs. We're going to get this thing running. We're going to add a couple of items to it that we need for a garden tractor pull, and we're going to show you how it's done so you can fix up whatever you happen to have or whatever you can find for the kids. We're going to do this for the kids classes. I'm going to show you what you need to do to get ready. Okay? So stay tuned. Let's get into it. Okay. Well, the guy we got this off of told me it probably hasn't run in about 3 years. Needs a battery. I've got one someplace. I'm sure we're gonna have to drain this gas because it doesn't even smell like gas anymore. It's one thing you always want to do, guys. If it's been sitting a long time, drain the gas out, put new gas in. You're just gonna be fighting it, trying to get it to run. Excuse me. If you don't. When the gas is old, it's no good. Let's see if there's some oil in this thing. Yeah, there's oil in there, don't look too bad, so it'll be good enough to try and start it anyways. Alright, so let's do that. First things first, let's drain out the gas, and we'll see if she'll fire up. Okay guys, we drained all the crappy gas out of it, put some fresh stuff in. Took the stock muffler off because it's kind of rotted. It probably was going to fall off anyways. We'll deal with that one later on. Remove the air filter because we may well need a little spritz of ether to help this get started. It's been so long since it started, so I say we go ahead and see if this sucker will start. Give it a little choke and see what happens. One second here, let's give it a little help. Okay guys, it's not even firing, so we've got a little more investigation to do here. Okay guys, we got it to fire with throwing some fuel in through the carburetor, but it won't run on its own. I got the bottom bowl off the carburetor right now. Fuel should be pouring out of there right now, and it's not. So that tells me it's plugged. I can see up inside there, that float is what shuts the fuel on and off as need be. The needle is stuck, it won't even move. So I'm gonna have to remove the carburetor and clean it a little bit. Now that's typical, guys, for something you'll find that's been sitting for a couple of years. The crappy fuel that we buy these days gums up like crazy if it sits too long. So that's very typical. So if you're really not mechanically inclined as far as doing work like this, you might want to see if you can't purchase a machine that's already running, so you don't have to deal with this. This sort of thing doesn't bother me. I can do this. just keep that in mind. If you're not very mechanical, and you don't have someone to help you that is, you might want to buy a machine that already runs. But we got this pretty cheap because it didn't run, so we got to do a little work. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take the carb off now and see if we can clean it and get this thing to run on its own.